Hello gaming fans, welcome back to another video. So today I've got some tips to share with you in Counter-Strike. So as you can see, it's the second Counter-Strike video on the LitRouge gaming channel, and as you can see I've actually have updated my game. As you can see, it's looking a lot better than the last Counter-Strike video on this channel. So as you can see, it's all the same areas over here and over here and everything. So basically, so I've got some tips to share with you in this video, just tips and shit. So actually, so I'm gonna wait till the second round. So let me just complete this round real quick for because I actually need. So these tips, there's 3 tips to share with you in this video, but they require some items, some alright. Now, so the first tip I'm gonna show you. So well, that's actually what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, what is the first tip you're gonna show us? So the first tip I'm actually gonna show you is a tip, right? So when you're on, so this tip applies only to the terrorists. I mean, you can do this as a CT, which if you are new to the channel or to Counter-Strike, so CT, it's actually a little slang right there. It stands for counter-terrorist. So, but anyway, right? If you that's what CT means. It means counter-terrorist. So you can do this as a T, aka terrorist, or a counter-terrorist. But I don't know why you would do it as a counter-terrorist, because it only benefits terrorists. So, basically, well, I'm gonna plant the bomb. Because it's like a post-plant tip. So post-plant basically means like after you've posted the bomb, basically. So I mean, like, planted the bomb. So after you've planted the bomb, that's when this tip applies, basically. So and it's a way to dislodge the counter-terrorists from actually defusing the bomb, because once the bomb is planted by the terrorists, it is like inevitable that the terrorists will win the game unless the CT defuse the bomb. So actually, I can't show you it now because no one actually came to defuse it, but on the next round what I will do is I will show you this tip. So of course, I didn't get out of C4 range, and the bomb wasn't defused, but okay, let me I was just yawning, quite tired. Sorry about that little cut there, LitRouge gaming fans. What actually happened there was my recording stopped working, but I'm back and I'm actually going to show you this tip. So as I mentioned previously, it is a post plant tip, and so that means that of course naturally only applies to the where's my aim? Okay, no, ignore that. I'm just, look, this weapon is kind of bad, like, bro, if I had an AK right now, I'd be getting these one-tap headshots like and anyway, so this is actually a post-plant tip. So let me go and plant the bomb. It's actually good that there's more counter-terrorists left, because it means that someone might come to defuse, so I can help to demonstrate this. But so basically, it's a post-plant tip, and not straight away after you plant, but just like when the bomb is around like 10-15 seconds left, whatever, that's when you're going to want to start using this tip. So I'm going to show you the tip at the right. Alright, I'm not going to kill this guy. I'm going to, I'll say, like, yeah, imagine he's just coming to defuse the bomb, right? And say the bomb is around, I don't know. So look, I'm just going to dip, and you can do this because it will last after you're dead. But look, alright, if I put a molly there, they can't actually defuse that. Even if I die, they're gonna have to burn themselves to look, he died to the fire, so they're actually gonna have to, and then the bomb explodes. They couldn't defuse that because they either have to wait for the molly to go away, Oh yeah, let me just tell you, so if you're new to Counter-Strike or this channel, whatever, molly is actually a little slang right there. Where's my skin? I'm being hacked or what? Maybe it's because I'm playing with bots, but I swear. Hold on. Server connect. Oh, I'm not connected to the internet. Okay, well, let me just finish this video. So look, see, I'll tell you about those one taps. Anyway, so yeah, basically because that Molotov I put there, you know, they've had to wait for the Molotov to go away or damage themselves in the Molotov. So that means it can still stop them. It can still, like, you know, stop them, dislodge them from defusing after you're dead, right? You know. Anyway, that was just the first tip. So yeah. Anyway, so the next tip I'm actually gonna show you. Wait, I did show you. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Wait 1 second. Right, so anyway, I just saying, so you know, the first tip. I think you guys got that. I was just checking my recording. I'm pretty sure that my mic didn't cut out when the recording was working and everything. So yeah, but anyway, move on to the second tip now. So this again is another tip. It's only applies to the terrorists, and again, it's a post-plant tip. So that basically means after you plant the bomb. Listen, I want to do but look at this server connection error. I can't even check my inventory. Can you check loadout? Yeah, can't even check loadout. That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy, guys. So anyway, as I was saying, so another little terrorist tip, post-plant tip. You can do this as C3, aka counter terrorist, but no, I don't know why you do this. But so I'll plant the bomb right there. So basically, so let me show you the tip. So this tip is most useful when the bomb once again has around 10-15 seconds left and people come to defuse it, right? Listen. Anyway, so alright, basically, what was I doing? I was gonna show you this tip. So basically, tip. So look, if I plant the bomb. Now, we're just gonna have to imagine here, because the bots, you know, they aren't very good at cooperating, so we're gonna have to imagine it. So I've planted a bomb. Now imagine there's only 10-15 seconds left till the bomb explodes. So alright, now imagine there's counter-terrorists, you know, walking this way up here to defuse the bomb, right? And what you can actually do is, and this can benefit you after you're dead, you can put a smoke grenade over the bomb, right? I'm thinking, why not would you do that? Now the counter-terrorists, they can't see when they're in here, right? So they won't know where the bomb is. They won't know where exactly it is to defuse it. They can have to walk around pressing E, trying to find it, right? And that can add an extra few seconds until they find the bomb. And that, you know, on surface, on paper, that doesn't sound too helpful, but that can actually be very helpful in Counter-Strike games. You know, just sometimes it's those extra little seconds that counts. So, you know, that's just another tip for you guys. Ignore my aim. I'm tired right now. That's why I yawned earlier. But look, ignore my aim. I know I'm not hitting these that good, but anyway. So yeah, so that's the tip. So you imagine bombs here. You know, smoke. Now they can't find the bomb. They're all like, where is it? And it can help add a few seconds. And even if you're dead, they can still add time until the bomb blows up, right? And where is this, like a sandbag or something? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I can tell you the third tip, but just real quick, that smoke tip can also help if you're still alive, because I imagine you see some T's go into the smoke to defuse the bomb. You can just try and hit them, you know, in the smoke, just spray or predict. I mean, if you know where the bomb is, because if you're the one who planted it, you can just remember where it is and just, like, you know, like fire on that position at head level, or, you know, try and kill them. And you know, that can be a good tip. But anyway, so on to the last tip, which I'm gonna start telling you about the tip now. So basically what the next tip is actually to do with the body. So and this one isn't just for terrorists, this one is for all characters, you know, all teams, you know, and everything. So this is the body, right? Every character in Counter-Strike, you know, every person has a body. My teammate has a body, has legs right there, torso, head, arms, you know, all that, which makes up the bodies, you know. And you can't exist without a body, man. Like, the character needs a body to even, like, exist, you know, in the game. Can you get on there? I've never seen anyone get on there. I think you can't, right? Even the bots trying to get on there. I've never seen, wait. Okay, now you can't. Anyway, so these are the heads, right? And that's, you might thinking, I'll just shoot my, like, teammate's head to show you what the head is. So this football is actually, Okay, yeah, I think my mic's working. This football is actually similar to the part of the body which this tip is about. So see that football, right? That's actually similar to a part of the body related to this tip. So, you know, I've told you about the tip. So, right, so you guys know what head is, right? At the top of the body, just, you know, still similar to the football now, right? So, see that? Okay, well that wasn't a good example. Hold on. You see I shot him in the head, which is a part of the body, like at the top, right? So you might be thinking, how did you kill that enemy so quickly? The first shot missed, I know, but it only took one shot that hit to even kill him. You might be thinking, how did you do that? That doesn't look like an orb, that looks like an AK. And you'll be right, look, I just did it again. This isn't an orb, this is an AK. And basically how I did that was I shot at the enemy character's head, right? And a lot of times, you know, if you aren't as good as me, because you know I'm actually one of the best players in you know, the world, actually, not even just EU, just the world. But yeah, so you're gonna want to aim for the head because it does deal more damage and can even one shot. Look, shit, I was talking, so I was like, so I didn't want to shoot them because I was talking, you know. But the head can actually one shot with a lot of weapons into the game. Unless they have like a Kevlar plus helmet, but a lot of weapons can even still penetrate that, you know. This weapon isn't as good as the AK. As you can see. Hold on. Is my AK around here? Yeah. And if you're new to the stream, or if you're new to the video, you actually know that, look, I don't have my skins. Look, I would have a cool skin, you know, but I'm not connected to the internet right now. But anyway, so shooting them in their head is just always a good idea, because it just does a lot more damage. As you can see, if I was to shoot him in the body, it would do a lot less damage. So anyway, I'm gonna end it there. That's all the tips I've got for you guys today in this LitRouge game video. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that, you know, like, comment, subscribe, notification, the bell, you know, all that stuff. Comment, interact with us in the community posts section, all that stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video if I'm in it.